तो व्हाट इज अप दोस्तों, मैं आ चुका हूँ बहुत दिनों बाद आफ्टर द वर्ल्ड कप। आई नीडेड सम टाइम टू बेसिकली कैच अप विथ माय स्लीप बिकॉज मेरी काफ़ी हालत ख़राब हो गई थी। मेरे घर वालों ने जब मुझे कहा कि मैं मुर्दा लाश लग रहा हूँ, तो तब थोड़ी यहाँ चुभी और तब मैंने सोचा कि मैं भी छोटा सा प्यारा सा बच्चा हूँ, मुझे भी थोड़ी नींद की ज़रूरत है। तो मैं मस्त सोया हूँ दोस्तों। इट वॉज एन एब्सोल्यूट class World Cup and the break was much needed. But once the break is over, we all know what starts. Club football is going to start, ladies and gentlemen. The 26-27 season is going to officially be underway on Saturday, and we start with probably the greatest competition, the Premier League. तो आज मैंने सोचा कि प्रीमियर लीग जब आ ही रहा है, why don't I make some insane predictions, some absolutely मतलब देख के शायद तुम्हारे आंखों से और कानों से खून निकले कि ये क्या कर रहा है ये पागल आदमी। But I thought I would let the internet know as to what I think will happen. And well, let's see what my predictions are for the 26-27 Premier League season. So without any further ado, आइए देखते हैं। तो जी हाँ दोस्तों, इस साल के 20 teams of the Premier League are right on your display. And we have three newly promoted teams, mainly Hull City, Ipswich Town, and Coventry. तो मेरे प्रिडिक्शंस देने के पहले मैं एक वार्निंग दे रहा हूँ कि आज जो तुम टेक सुनोगे, जो तुम मेरे ओपिनियन सुनोगे, वो बहुत ज़्यादा कंट्रोवर्शियल, डायबॉलिकल, बॉर्डर लाइन इंसेन होंगे। पर जबान पे लगाम लगाकर बैठ जाना चुपचाप, क्योंकि जब ये सीजन खत्म होगा तो तब यू विल कम बैक टू दिस वीडियो एंड यू विल कमेंट, गॉड अल्लाह और भगवान ने बनाया ये इंसान, क्योंकि प्रिडिक्शंस होने वाले हैं completely crazy. So yes, this video is going to start with an insane take. Ladies and gentlemen, I think Arsenal go back to back and will be crowned the champions of the 26-27 Premier League season. I said it there. I do not care. Go argue with the wall. But there is a reasoning behind this. Out of all the teams that are in the Premier League right now, इवन हम स्पेशली व्हेन आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट द टॉप फ्लाइट टीम्स, चाहे हम बात करें मैन सिटी की, चाहे हम बात करें लिवरपूल की, इवन चेल्सी फॉर दैट मैटर, these are teams that are going to enter the rebuilding phase this season. Because if you talk about City, उनका सबसे बड़ा क्लब लेजेंड पेप ग्वार्डियोला has just exited. Even Liverpool had have to fire Arne Slot last season and have also gotten a new manager. तो ये सारे टीम्स में एक फिलॉसफी नया लाना पड़ेगा सबको. देयर इज नो एस्टैब्लिश्ड सिस्टम, and that is where I think Arsenal, with their experience now, with a new mentality, and with the fact that they have an established system under Arteta, I think will go back to back. If you talk about their transfers, they've also done some good transfer. They needed a holding midfielder. They needed a box to box midfielder जो थोड़ा सा रफ हो, थोड़ा सा बॉल जीते, थोड़ा सा थोड़ा सा जो थोड़ा हरामखोर हो. And that's where Bruno Guimaraes at a 75 million price tag will actually turn out to maybe make sense. अगर हम बात करें जोलिस की भी, who has just come from Club Brugge for 34 million euros. For that matter, even pre-season में Zolis has had a goal and assist contribution in every single match. एंड अगर हम कम्युनिटी शील्ड की फाइनल की भी बात करें, जहां आर्सेनल ने ये चपेटे मारे जो सिटी को, उसमें भी जोलिस हैज हैड 2 assists, so he's proving to be a very good winger and maybe he will get a lot of minutes. Additionally, with the departure of Trossard, and Trossard was a good player at Arsenal. He was always that super sub kind of player जो आता है and he tries to at least change the game and has successfully done it quite a bit of times. So I think Zolis will bring in that regularity with minutes. So it will be very interesting to see how Zolis plays, because let's be honest, ये ऐसा player नहीं था जो सब ऐसे ढूंढ रहे थे मार्केट में कि जोलिस का है. It was a rogue pick to say the least. But Arteta, he knows what he is doing. He might have a very twisted way of doing it, लेकिन उसको पता है वो क्या कर रहा है. बंदा प्रीमियर लीग जीत चुका है, बातचीत अब छोटी नहीं रही. Okay, he's a good manager now. So yes, my first pick is going to be Arsenal as champions. Now, this is where things get very interesting. I think that under Carrick last season, Manchester United were really good. That Maybe you can call it a purple patch, but no, I saw a system. I saw a team of players that could count on each other, and most important, that believed in their manager. एक इंस्टेंट बेटर वे ऑफ फुटबॉल मुझे दिखा अंडर कैरिक। भाई मैंने यूनाइटेड को टिकी टाका करते हुए देखा यूनाइट सिटी के सामने। दैट्स समथिंग आई नेवर थॉट आई वुड से आउट ऑफ माय माउथ ever since the last 13 years at least. So I do think that Manchester United will be will be runners up and will finish second in the table. अभी हम बात करें नंबर 3 और नंबर 4 की। I think Xabi Alonso is the new manager of Chelsea Football Club, and it is maybe one of the best sporting decisions that has been taken by the club because Xabi Alonso, I think, will change this Chelsea team. अगर हम बात करें उनके ट्रांसफर्स की, they have brought in Morgan Rogers for an astounding 170 million euros, which to date I think is absolutely ridiculous for any player for that matter. लेकिन Morgan Rogers के लिए तो बिल्कुल भी नहीं। पर ठीक है, पैसे हैं, उड़ाओ, मुझे क्या। They have also brought in Danny Welbeck, who has proven to be a striker who has been very consistent. अगर हम ब्राइटन में उसका जो स्टिंट की बात करें, he has always been that striker who will get you those 12-15 goals. Do I think he is going to win you titles as a striker? I don't think so, but ठीक है, maybe something better than nothing क्योंकि Chelsea has struggled a bit, I would say, in the whole number 9 situation for a couple of years now. And they have also bought in Jordan Henderson, जिसने नाचते नाचते अपने हाथ तोड़ दिए, लेकिन हाँ, ही इज ऑल्सो अ गुड साइनिंग। एंड सी अभी तुम सोच रहे हो कि डैनी वेलबेक और जॉर्डन हेंडरसन से तुम क्या ही जीतोगे, बट लुक एट द बिगर पिक्चर हियर। व्हेन जाबी वाज द मैनेजर फॉर लेवरकूसन, it was a team who did not have ऐसे कोई नाम के players थे, maybe you must have heard of Florian Wirtz, and even that is when he brought in Granit Xhaka. So how you need to look at is that Xabi Alonso is the kind of manager who really values a system. उसका एक सिस्टम है, उसका एक सेट टैक्टिक होता है, एंड ही ट्राइज टू प्रोफाइल प्लेयर्स अकॉर्डिंग टू हिज सिस्टम. So maybe these are players that will fit his system really well. And I think even across their entire preseason campaign, they have looked better than what they have been, at least towards the end of last season. And of course, I think Cole Palmer is going to be back, and it'll be very good to see how Xabi Alonso really helps him develop. And Joao Pedro has been absolutely insane. He has scored 8 goals in 5 games in his preseason, and he looks like a man on form. So, I think that Chelsea do finish third. Now, talking about the fourth spot, again, you might think that this is absolutely insane कि United और Chelsea कहाँ से आ गई second और third में. But I think that Manchester City is going to finish fourth. Now, why I say that is because completely understandable that Maresca has just stepped in, completely different system, new. It's a breath of fresh air, correct? And हमें कोई ऐसे litmus test अब तक मिला नहीं है. The only litmus test was the Community Shield, and they were not at their best. But I think it is the players more than the manager, at least for this season. They're going to maybe still get them that Champions League qualification. City, for that matter, have brought in Elliot Anderson for a whopping 116 million euros, which is insane. But it is not about what City have brought in; it is about what City have let go this season, and the list is काफी बड़ी लिस्ट है. Rodri has just gone to Barcelona. कभी सोचा नहीं था कि मैं बोल पाऊंगा. मैंने जो ये कथी गरीबी देखी है मेरे प्यारे क्लब की बार्सिलोना की इतने सालों से, कहाँ से आ गए पैसे, ये तो पता नहीं कौन सी चोरी, कहाँ की किडनैपिंग, कहाँ कुछ तो पैसे आ रहे. बट Rodri has departed from City officially. Manuel Akanji has gone to Inter Milan. So has John Stones. John Stones has also gone to Inter Milan. Bernardo Silva has gone to Real Madrid. Nathan Ake has gone to Fenerbahce. So a lot of exits this season and not a lot of entries. So it will be very interesting to see how what is Maresca's playing 11? What is going to be a set 11 that is going to play the big games, or that is going to be the most regular on the field? Squad depth अभी भी है सिटी के पास, that goes without a doubt. But still, I think even though they are rebuilding, but they are at a better position maybe than other teams. Now let's talk about the Europa League. अब यूरोपा लीग कौन खेलेगी? I think Aston Villa might play the Europa League, and I also think that Liverpool will finish sixth though. I think Aston Villa do finish above them because I think they have just been slightly a bit better. मेरे से थोड़ी सी गलती सी हो गई है दोस्तों. मैंने थोड़ी ना स्पर्स को देखा नहीं है. First, let's try and talk about Spurs. I think Spurs will finish at the fifth position. And I know it seems absolutely insane considering they were having a relegation battle last season. But hear me out. So Tottenham Hotspur have just recently appointed Robert De Zerbi as their manager. और उसका बहुत dynamite kind of football है. It is very attack minded. And the transfer business that has been done around it, we can say that is justified. अगर हम बात करें सैंड्रो टोनाली की, who has been their flagship signing from Newcastle for 100 million euros, and even Matheus Fernandes from West Ham is a good signing. Uh, Van Heck from Brighton at 52 may not be completely justified, but ठीक है, the signing makes sense to me. They have signed Robbo from Liverpool for a free. Even Marco Senesi, जो मुझे एक्चुअली चाहिए था कि वो बार्सिलोना जाए, but Bournemouth से he's chosen to transfer into Tottenham Hotspur for a free. And even Martin Dubravka has come from Burnley, but ठीक है, I'm not really counting that as a major signing. But I think two major blows for Tottenham Hotspur is going to be the exit of Jet Spence to Inter Milan and also Cuti Romero to Atletico Madrid. नाम मैड्रिड, ये एटलेटिको मैड्रिड नाम सुन के साला गुस्सा आता है बेचारा. मेरी जिगर के टुकड़े को कैदी बना के रखा है उस बंदे ने. बट ओके, आई डाइग्रेस. बट हाँ, मेरी से थोड़ी गलती होगी दोस्तों, क्षमा करना मुझे. आई थिंक एस्टन विला प्ले कॉन्फ्रेंस लीग. दैट्स व्हाट आई थिंक हैपेंस, और they at least finish higher mid table. Liverpool have also appointed a new manager, Anthony Iraola, and it is going to be genuinely, it is like a new team because the exits they have had were really really important. भाई मोहम्मद साला छोड़ के जा चुका है लिवरपूल. Ever since the departure of maybe Mane, Firmino, and Thiago, other than Van Dijk, it is Mohamed Salah. He is the face of this Liverpool team, and he has been their best player over God knows how many seasons. Those golden boots. He is a class player, but sadly, he has now gone to play in Turkey. जहाँ से जहाँ सर्जरी कराए वहीं जाके खेलो is a good concept if you think about it. लेकिन I think the departure of, like I said, Andy Robertson, Mohamed Salah, and even Ibrahim Konate is going to affect this team a little bit. But they have also brought in Victor Munoz from Osasuna, which is a very good transfer. मैं La Liga काफी regularly देखता हूँ, तो I think he's a very good transfer. And even they have also signed this side Donald Arao. Wow. Uh, thank the gods. Wow. I mean, he's been a great player for Barcelona. Don't get me wrong, but it was raps. Like put the fries in the bag and just leave, bro. I बहुत ज़्यादा rough. I did not see that maturity that he brought in the 22-23 season. It just wasn't there as much. So I'm happy for Araujo personally. He has genuinely helped us in the 22-23, even the 21-22 season a lot. Was one of the best centre backs in the world at some point. And yes, it was. You just haven't been watching football for long enough then. But I'm happy for Araujo because he goes to a different club, different country, different philosophy, and maybe he plays a better brand of football for himself. Maybe he develops. He's under the guidance of Virgil van Dijk, which I think will really help him become a better centre back in general. But yes, I think Liverpool do clinch European football, but just about. Now, this is where things get really complicated. I think Brighton finish eighth. I think Bournemouth finish ninth, and Brentford finish 10th. I don't want to get very deep into these teams because they haven't had a lot of transfer sagas. Brentford may be the new addition that I can really think of who might cause a good change is Callum Wilson. Bournemouth have also let a lot of the talent go over the last 2 3 seasons, so we'll see how they are going to basically retain that same old form, which is why I put them a little bit lower than they finished last season. एंड इफ आई क्रिस्टल पैलेस क्या बोलूँ मैं, ये टीम यही यही रहती है। ये तो मेरे प्रिडिक्शन के पहले ये इकलौती चीज़ जो मेरे को सही लग रही है कि बस एकदम मिड पॉइंट कतई। दैट्स जस्ट वेयर दैट्स जस्ट वेयर क्रिस्टल पैलेस आर, दैट्स द काइंड ऑफ टीम दे आर। एंड इफ आई हैड टू गो, आई थिंक आई विल पुट Sunderland. So this is what I think is going to conclude the higher mid table. Now going to the lower mid tables. Yes. So I now you might have noticed why Newcastle has still not gotten anywhere else, but that is because Newcastle have genuinely sold all of their talent. I mean, basically, at least the जिन लोगों ने नाम करा है वो उनको तो सारे बेच दिए, मतलब अच्छे क्लब भी बेचे, got into Barcelona. लेकिन point is that Newcastle will have to really make do with what they have, if that makes sense. Newcastle, just at the end of the season, have seemingly let go of Anthony Gordon, Sandro Tonali, Bruno Guimaraes, Kieran Trippier, even Matt Target, John Ruddy. These are very big names, maybe not in the world of football, although they are, but for Newcastle, ever since their Saudi takeover, जब से ये लोग एकदम फट्टे अमीर हो गए, these are the players that have really put them where they are. These are the players that have given them European football, gave them Champions League football. That is a huge deal for a team like Newcastle. And under Eddie Howe, was also left this season maybe. याद नहीं आ रहा मेरे को। हाँ शायद वो छोड़ रहा है and yeah. But the point is that I think Newcastle might struggle a bit this season. They're going to struggle quite a bit. But I do put them top of the lower mid-table area. I also think that Everton finished 14th. I think that even Nottingham Forest finished just 15th. And to conclude the table well, I think this is going to be a tough. Do I think that all the three teams that have come up will go down? Uh, this is going to be a tough one. But I think that Leeds do not get relegated. Fulham, I honestly am not sure. But you know what? I think that Fulham stay up. And unfortunately, I personally think that all the three teams that made it up top will have to go back down. So, yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is what my table looks like. It has bits and pieces everywhere, and it is looking pretty diabolical. But yeah, I do think that Arsenal are going to go back to back and become champions. I think these are the teams that are going to play the Champions League, these are teams that are going to play the Europa League, Conference League, and this is where I think the teams are going to finish. Now, like I said, ये मेरे predictions है and I don't care about your opinion. So you're just going to have to deal with it. You're going to have to sit there in silence and watch as this table unfolds exactly how it is. And after the end of the season, I will come back to this video and we will either या तो तुम्हारे घर पे मेरी मूर्ति लगेगी बकायदा कि ये साक्षात भगवान है, or we will laugh together at an absolute abomination that I have created. But yes, it is going to be a very exciting season of football with all teams basically rebuilding. सब में नया मैनेजर है या तो नए प्लेयर्स है या तो नया फिलोसॉफी है. So it's going to be really interesting to watch what the teams really do this season. But yes, friends, that is these are my predictions, and I will see you in the next one.